Mariner Books and HarperAudio present Picket Line, The Lost Novella by Elmore Leonard. Performed by Anthony Ray Perez. Introduction. If a man comes out of the field and goes on the picket line, even for one day, he'll never be the same. The picket line is where a man makes his commitment, and it's irrevocable. And the longer he's on the picket line, the stronger the commitment. Peter Matheson. Sal si puedes. Escape if you can. Cesar Chavez and the New American Revolution. For 6 decades, Elmore Leonard watched as new readers discovered his Western and crime fiction through a revolving door of storytelling mediums. Dime store pulp magazines, paperback originals, hardcover editions destined for the New York Times bestseller list, and, finally, Hollywood adaptations. Yet when Leonard was commissioned to write his first ebook in mid-2000, the then 75-year-old author, who famously penned all his first drafts by hand, didn't even own a computer. "I don't feel that writing an ebook is at all different than writing a story for publication," he admitted, "apart from the fact that I won't be able to read it." While the debate regarding print versus digital has become largely moot, a quarter of a century ago, only one major American author had published an original piece of fiction solely for online consumption: Stephen King, with his serialized The Plant in July 2000. Predictably, publishers took notice, including Stephen Brill, the founder of digital media startup Contentville. Brill envisioned a subscription-based online magazine which would include a high-profile piece of original fiction within each monthly issue. Despite Leonard's indifference to the digital medium, he accepted an offer to be the magazine's first featured author. Leonard's contract called for 3 individual works to be digitally released on Contentville throughout the year. In exchange for an original story with which to make his debut, Leonard was granted the right to provide 2 previously written pieces of novella length for the ensuing contributions. He was implored to use recognizable characters from earlier books, such as those from Get Shorty and Rum Punch, all of whom proved contractually unavailable due to their use in recent film adaptations. Instead, Leonard seized the opportunity to resurrect another one of his personal favorites who hadn't made a literary appearance in half a decade: Deputy U.S. Marshal Raylan Givens. The resulting novella, Fire in the Hole, so successfully brought the character of Givens back to prominence that it caught the attention of television producer Graham Yost, who adapted it as the pilot for the eventual smash hit television series, Justified. However, this left Leonard with 2 stories available to submit for the year. Combing through his personal archive, he selected 2 unpublished long-form pieces that hadn't yet seen the light of day: the completed teleplay for a proposed 2-hour Florida-based crime series pilot entitled Stinger, co-written with director William Friedkin, and a 1970 novella called Picket Line. Ultimately, Leonard chose the latter as his next submission. Just prior to Picket Line's publication, however, the unexpected happened. After only 10 months of operation, Contentville went under, and Leonard refocused his full attention on writing Tishomingo Blues. And so, the long-shelved novella was reshelved within the author's home archive. Until now. Both an anomalous treasure for devoted Leonard fans and a perfect introduction for new readers, Picket Line finds its author at an important crossroads in his career. When Leonard's agent, the high-powered Hollywood deal broker H.N. Swanson, first presented the proposed film project that would become Picket Line in February 1970, the author had only recently made his hard-earned contemporary crime debut away from the Western pulp genre. The Big Bounce, however, had garnered little to no attention either in book form or in its disastrous cinematic adaptation. And while Leonard's follow-up novel, the Prohibition-era
Sample complete. Ready to continue?